Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my physical email notifier that I built for a class at school. It's not my major, it's just something I wanted to try, so it came out pretty cool, but I'm sure if I was an electronics major I could have made a lot more out of it. But the whole point of the thing is to light up whenever I get an email through my Gmail account. So what I've done here is I've set up a WAMP server, which you can see the little notification icon down there, the little green guy. That means it's running. It's on my laptop. My laptop is hooked up wirelessly to my internet. If I come around here, I don't know, how crazy you guys are about this, but you can see I'm not hooked up to the box in any way, shape, or form. So my laptop's hooked up through wireless. I have my Arduino Uno in here, and with the Ethernet shield on it. And what I can do is have this thing test through this PHP script that I have running on my server to see if I have any new unread emails in my inbox. Of any account that I choose, by the way. It's not like it's hard-coded. I can easily change it. But all we got on the Arduino here, it's plugged in. I'll show you the insides later. But there's just two plugs. There's one for the Ethernet cable and then one for the power. I can also run it with one of these. Obviously one of the USB cables. We stole this from the printer in the other room. But I prefer to be able to have it kind of in the corner of a room. So I'll get set up here and I can actually show you guys how it works. Okay guys, welcome back. I've got my little makeshift camera rig set up here. Cube's right here, obviously. I got my laptop in the background here. I've already got an email set out to go. I'm sending it from one address to the other. Obviously I'm not going to show you guys that. You don't need to know my email address or anything like that, but I'll just go ahead and send it off here. Alright, it's been sent, and the cube tests every 20 seconds for new emails. So generally it can take up to, obviously, 20 seconds to light up, but it should light up pretty soon here. Okay, there we go. Nice orange. It picks a random color to start on, and then it slowly fades through the spectrum. I use two RGB LEDs for this, so I'm pretty well easily able to capture any color that I want. So it just slowly steps through the RGB values, and I don't know how easy it is to see. It's actually very bright. It's very bright in this room too, which doesn't help. There, that makes it a little bit better. At night, obviously this lights up the whole room. Right now it's the middle of the day, so it's not going to be anything spectacularly bright. But there's two LEDs. I sanded around the edges so that it kind of diffuses the light throughout the box, and yeah, it shows out through all the angles very well rather than just straight up. So I'll go ahead and take this apart here, and you guys can kind of see how it works. By the way, guys, I almost forgot to mention before I got off this last time here, this is still lit up from when I sent myself the email. It's very easy to turn on the thing, but the problem is with PHP scripts, I've noticed not a lot of people have examples up of actually testing for unread emails. So if I actually hop on my email account here and simply, I'm not deleting the email, I'm just opening it. And yeah, it says light up the cube. Okay, so I've looked at it. And then if I hop back over into my inbox, the unread flag should go away. So now the next time the cube pings the server, it should go ahead and turn itself off here. Okay, there you go. So now it's off. Welcome back again. I am just going to disassemble this thing very quickly, just to kind of show you the construction. I won't go into anything major because, like I said, this isn't my major. I'm sure you guys have seen way more complicated things coming out of a 10-year-old. But there's my two plugs for it. I'll go ahead and unplug them actually. Okay, so now it's disconnected from everything. So there's just a Dremel tool that I use to get through this acrylic case. You know, I used a drill bit for that one because it's round, but the other ones I use a Dremel. You know, pretty simple stuff. And then all I have to do actually to open this guy up is lift up on my edge here, and then this side comes off, and this side has the board hot glued in place. I didn't want to use screws just in case I cracked the acrylic, so I just used hot glue. It's safe. So very simple circuit here. It looks all crazy because I'm, again, kind of terrible at this thing. The product itself is cool, don't get me wrong. I just wish I could have executed it better. But next time I will. So long story short, Arduino Uno bottom, Ethernet shield on the top. I could have done a wireless one too. I just didn't want to spend the extra money for it. I have 2 RGB LEDs, each of which have been, I don't know if you can really tell on the camera, but they've been sanded fairly heavily. Not enough to where it like makes the thing look white, but it makes it so the light doesn't just shoot straight out the top of it. It actually diffuses it around the edges, and that's actually what this stuff is on the side of my acrylic here too. I didn't actually sand that. That's it's this like plasticky paper stuff I just picked up at Hobby Lobby, and I don't know, it's see-through. You can see my fingers there, but it's not so see-through that it's just like the clear acrylic. It diffuses the light a lot. So there's the board, you know, there's just a barely outline of it. So it makes the light spread out a lot, and it just looks really ambient and cool. All I did was use 3 pins four pins for the RGB LEDs, and then I just use wires to connect the same connectors on the lights. So because they each use about 2.5 volts out of the 5 volts that is output, I didn't need to throw any resistors on here, and it should last a nice long time and stay bright. So there you have it. It's just as easy to put back together. If you couldn't guess so, just slide it right back on, and then you're good to go. You can set it anywhere in the office.